Croeso pawb! Welcome everyone to this presentation. My name is Julie Borland and I am the Year 5 teacher at Old Road School. I take a lot to do with health and wellbeing, pupil leadership, global citizenship and the outdoors, so I have been volunteered to share with you the development of outdoor learning provision at our school. Just to give you a bit of background, Old Road School is situated in a pleasant residential suburb on the western side of Llanelli. The school was built in the Victorian period and is made up of 3 separate buildings. In the past, Old Road School was a very middle-class catchment, but like many other schools, society and catchment intake has changed significantly. Teaching and learning in a Victorian building, of course, brings a variety of challenges that we work hard to overcome. Our intake is from a diverse range of backgrounds. We have 36% FSM and 25% EAL children from Poland, Spain, Eritrea, Czech Republic, Syria, Japan and China. Our outdoor learning development has been a priority over the past 3 to 4 years and has gained momentum through SDP planning and evaluation. We are always looking to be resourceful by applying for funding or grants, taking on projects and looking for freebies. Why did we decide to improve our outdoor provision? Well, firstly, to improve engagement and attainment, to enhance emotional literacy to a targeted group of children, to raise awareness of the 4 core purposes of the new curriculum for Wales in order to develop healthy, confident and independent learners. A high percentage of our children are not given the opportunity to experience the potential of the outdoors. And the outdoors, of course, lends itself to developing essential skills for the future. It naturally engages pupils with kinesthetic and naturalist learning styles. Outdoors can provide children with a toolbox of coping strategies for positive health and well-being, and by combining the new curriculum with the outdoors allows for more real-life learning opportunities. How did we do it? To begin with, outdoor provision has been a priority on our school development plan. Board of Governors and staff involvement have been crucial. We have used pupil voice to encourage ownership. We have financed the provision through funding, budget and grants. We've had to be resourceful and look for opportunities to use key partners, external agencies and be part of projects. And finally, throughout the journey, we have looked for ways to strengthen and encourage engagement of the school community. Looking back, the start of our outdoor provision development was in conjunction with a Lead Creative Schools project funded by the British Council. Funding was £10,000. We developed a project for girls to raise awareness of industry and science opportunities and develop confidence and resilience in the outdoors. Entry and exit data was collated using the Boxhall profile, and the end data showed an improvement in self-worth, relationship building and confidence. Following that, we developed Foundation Phase Outdoor Provision. This was funded by PFA support and purchased from Landscapes for Learning Limited. The aim was to buy some quality resources quickly to get our youngest pupils learning more regularly outdoors to increase engagement and support their well-being. This area has gained more staff, pupil and community-made resources since then. At the same time, we wanted to start developing outdoor opportunities for Key Stage 2 pupils. We started thinking about affordable equipment to build resilience, confidence, creativity and well-being. Our school council were involved in meetings related to these ideas and actions. We also gained significant funding for a parent shelter and bike rack with support from the Community Development Officer, Delith Jones at Llanelli Town Council. This work cost over £100,000. The shelter is an asset to our Key Stage 2 outdoor provision as it creates a shelter and shaded area for outdoor learning. Our councils meet on a 3-weekly rota to discuss ideas for positive action. They then take on 1 school action and 1 pupil action to work on throughout the year. Here is the Eco Council, having completed an eco walk around the school before getting classes and school community involved in outdoor environmental jobs. Here are classes composting, tidying and planting, taking responsibility for outdoor development, grounds and sustainability. Last year, we took on the challenge of getting school chickens. The main drive for this was family engagement. The project was named Involving Parents, Developing Communities and was partly funded by Erasmus, supported by Polly Seaton. We also used funding from Tesco Community Tokens. This school community project was taken under the wing of our head teacher, our board of governors and a volunteer group of children, the chicken coopers, and parents. Children were involved at every level using an inquiry learning approach, researching, learning from experts, pricing and buying the coop, feed, equipment and choosing the chickens. Classes in the school learned about chickens and how to care for them. It was also used to develop empathy, care, responsibility and engage children in out-of-class learning. With every inquiry approach, the process is more valuable than the end result, and some people were wondering if the chickens were ever going to arrive. We had an excellent uptake from families ready to be part of the Chicken Care Rota. The chickens arrived at the end of February 2020, laid one egg, and then we went into lockdown. They are currently still living with me. These first steps were important starting points. Okay, so now I've caught up with where we are now. Like many older schools, we are faced with the challenge of no direct access to the outdoors, lots of tarmac and very little green. This academic year, we decided to take a giant step towards embedding outdoor learning into our school, making it part of what we do. The decision was made that we were ready to develop the green space located across a small roadway at the bottom of our Key Stage 2 yard. In the past, it was mostly used for sports practice and in-school tournaments. The green area, yet to be named, is now timetabled for all classes to use every week. Children come to school on their outdoor day in their outdoor gear and they love it. We can, of course, learn outdoors on other days in other parts of the school. Our pupil leadership teams have been at the heart of promoting positive change in our school. Ideas for the green area were promoted school-wide. Children emailed our head boy and head girl through a pupil voice system. Ideas were then grouped into school, eco and healthy council priorities. These ideas are now being used alongside SLT, staff and governor suggestions to further develop our outdoor provision. Each council has met and council actions are being taken to develop ideas from the pupil voice suggestions this year. Our seated area was one of the first developments in the green area. It meant that we could visit the area regularly at the very start of the year and have a place to meet and learn about the outdoors. The seated circle is now evolving into a maths clock and compass direction area. While we have always had a plan for the area, it has been important to be open to new ideas from staff and children so that we can continue to cater to the needs of our special people. We started small using basic free resources. The development of the Bug Hotel has been an ongoing pupil project. Geography, maths, health and wellbeing and science at the heart of the learning. Fruit trees were chosen for the orchard to provide a sustainable food source to nurture, study and eat. We will continue to use the green area to learn about conservation and nature. Locally sourced and free, logs, tree trunks and tyres were used to set up a simple adventure course. This is now being developed with equipment from around the school and a grass mound is emerging using turf dug out from our shelter. All of a sudden, we have a more advanced adventure course. This has been relatively easy but effective, providing opportunity for health and wellbeing activities and cross-curricular learning to take place straight away. With support from Jane Etherington, we gained funding of £7,500 through the Professional Learning Network, which is a Welsh Government initiative. We have taken on a national profession inquiry project. The title of this project is Developing the Outdoor as part of the Health and Wellbeing Curriculum with a focus on emotional literacy. The funding has allowed us to add a wooden gazebo and pathway as well as purchase other outdoor equipment and greenery. Our PFA have also contributed to this. Our inquiry question is: how far does outdoor learning promote emotional resilience with targeted pupils? We have entry data from the beginning of the project and we used the emotional literacy questionnaire. Unfortunately, due to lockdown, the success of this project will be difficult to measure. The gazebo provides a wonderful area to shelter and learn about the outdoors, an area to build and experience nature firsthand. We have recently submitted an application to Dolan Cymru as part of the Walk the Global Walk Sustainable Development Goals project in the hope that we will be supported to create a peace garden, an area for health and well-being, nature nurture, conflict resolution, quiet learning time and a place to be mindful and calm. This again will be an ongoing pupil project. We hope to develop this through an inquiry approach where the children get to explore possibilities, use experiential problem solving, ask questions and share ideas. We have learned together, made mistakes, developed and built our school community along the way. It has been hard work, but worth it. We look forward to using the outdoors to engage our learners in cross-curricular, real-life learning opportunities, helping them grow into healthy, confident children who have the skills to cope and be ethical and informed citizens of the future. Anyway, this is just our story. I'm sure you are all doing your utmost to prepare for the future of teaching in Wales. Nature and the outdoors is one of our greatest resources, and we will continue to work towards using it to access the curriculum and make it a significant part of our children's lives.